Good morning. Good morning. Gee, it's great to start your day with coffee with Karma today. So, what if writing a series of books was the go to choice for go to experts? What if you wrote a series of books and it cemented your authority? In this episode, I'm going to be sharing 5 ways this happens. So, my name is Carma Spence, and I help executive coaches, business leaders, and consultants write, publish, and market client attracting books so that they can grow their businesses. And here are 5 powerful reasons that a book series can make you an authority and a go to expert. Reason number one, it establishes authority over the long term. So when you write a series, what you're showing is that you have not only a depth of expertise, but a breadth, at least within that certain niche. And it gives you, and because you're releasing them over time, it keeps you in the eye. You're an expert. I mean, look at Seth Godin. He's got several books. Gary Vaynerchuk, several books. When you are a go-to expert, you okay, those weren't book series, but it was a series of books. So, either one works, either having multiple books, whether or not they're in a series, but having a series makes it even more powerful. And this past Monday, I talked with Jonathan Milligan about the series that he's working on, and we discussed a lot of different strategies and why book series are good for you. So if you're interested in that podcast, drop Jonathan down in the comments, and I will send you the link to that episode of the Author Switch podcast. Re- Reason number two, it demonstrates your depth of expertise. For example, I just released earlier this year a series of 4 books that talk about each of the milestones along the author's journey. That showed that I have a depth of knowledge and experience and expertise in the author's journey, all the things. I'm not just a book marketer. I'm not just a book writer. I can help you throughout the journey. And here's my philosophy and my thinking on those different topics. 3, creating multiple touch points for client engagement. Again, and I talked about this with John too, on the podcast, Jonathan, on Monday, and that is each book solves a specific problem. And because of that, no matter where someone may be on your client transformation journey, there's a book for them. So someone may be in the early stages of writing a book, so they will grab my first book. It all starts with an idea. But someone else may already have come up with their idea. Maybe they've even done their outline. So they'll come in at the third book, which is all about writing, editing, publishing. And then there are people who they've already published their book. They're done, but they're not getting it out into the world the way they want it to. They would pick up my last book, Serve Up Your Book, which is all about book marketing. And of course, if you need help with an outline, I've got All You Need Is a Right Roadmap, which is the second book. So you see, depending on where you are in your author's journey, you may come into the series at a different level. Now, that said, some people may come in at the beginning and buy all 4, and some may only buy 1 or 2 or 3, depending on where they are. Another example, Jonathan's got like a 5 or 6 book series coming out now. He's already on book 4 or 5, I can't remember. I have 2 of them. They're not the first 2. The first 2, I figured I already had covered, so I don't need them. But I liked these, so that I came into his funnel at a different level. Idea number 4, speaking of funnels, it creates a built-in marketing funnel. So if you do your book strategically, that means you create it from the right idea and you build in the list building aspects of the book and make sure that the book solves a specific problem, then you're creating a marketing funnel that random people who find your book, they find it at Amazon, Barnes& Noble, maybe they even find it at a used bookstore or even a Goodwill. This can happen. They read your book, they get on your list, they eventually become a client. It's a it's a long tail funnel, but it is a tail that works. And tip and reason number 5 is it keeps your audience engaged over time. Now that said, what I learned is that too much engagement or may create too many opportunities for engagement can actually decrease engagement. So, I was releasing a book a month, and that actually, I think it fatigued people. People were like, "Okay, stop with the books. Stop." So they stopped engaging. Whereas Jonathan, he's been releasing them every 3 months. He's been finding really good engagement. So it really depends on your audience. If you have an audience that can handle a book a month, do it because that gets you to your higher number, a larger catalog faster, and the larger catalog you have on Amazon, the more royalties you'll get. I've actually seen upticks on my royalties just by having 4 new books this year. And but if they can't every 3 months, every 4 months, every year, it really figure out what your audience wants and give it to them. So there you go, 5 reasons that a book series can help you be an authority, a go-to expert, and the person that people go to when they need whatever it is that you do. Now, on Friday, I will be continuing this week's theme of book series, but because it's a quirky corner fun Friday, I will be using Incredibles inspired strategies for building a powerful business book series. In fact, for each of the 5 tips, I will be framing it around one of the 5 family members of The Incredibles. So it should be fun. I look forward to seeing you then. Again, this Coffee with Karma airs on YouTube at 9 a.m. every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. I live stream it before that while I record it on Mondays on LinkedIn, Wednesdays on my 2 Facebook pages, and Fridays on my Facebook profile. So you've got multiple ways to see Coffee with Karma. If you want links to other episodes that you haven't found, just let me know and I will send it to you. This is Carma Spence saying ciao for now.